Well, howdy do, buckaroos. Well, hey there. Hey, I've got this beer here from Jackie O's Pub and Brewery. Hop Ryot Rye India Pale Ale, 6.5%. Their website does not list, they're out of Ohio, their website does not list IBUs. It pours beautiful. I went ahead and poured it already so I can get a picture because I only have one. Oh, wow. Beautiful color, as you can see. Kind of a hazy gold, I guess, whatever you call that. This was another one of the beers that was sent to me from Mark Pyle out of Ohio from Erie Better Beer. And Mr. Mark, I got yours just about on the way to you. So I'm a fan of the rye IPA, so I really want to try this one. The aromas are very interesting, very citrusy. Very citrusy. I believe their website said they use Simcoe hops, if I remember correctly. It's a little peppery on the nose as well, along with big citrus. Oh yeah, oh wow. A lot of big rye malt up front, a lot of big hops at the end. I mean, you know, it's right there. The rye is very distinguishable here. It's very nice, very big, a little spicy. Balances perfect with the Simcoe. The citrus at the end kind of cleans it all up for you. It's very nice. 6.5%. Do they say anything about it here? No. Nope, that's all it says. It's a nice looking can, nice little artwork there, if you can see that. Jackie O's, there you go. A lot of breweries are going to a can line. One of my favorite Missouri breweries, you've heard me talk about them often, is Piney River. They do an all-can line. There's a lot of them going to that. Tallgrass out of Manhattan, Kansas switched to an all-can line a couple years back. They started out in bottles, but I don't know, 3 years ago or so, they switched over to an all-can line. Oh yeah, it's a nice day here today. I'm out on my patio, as you can see. It's a very nice day out here. It's a tad windy, but other than that, it's pretty nice. Oh, nice, nice, nice. This is nice. I do love the rye IPA. I love anything rye. You know, I don't know why everything that has rye, it has to be an IPA, but it seems to be that it does. Civil Life has a nice 4.5% kind of session brew called just a rye ale. It's basically, it's not even a rye pale ale, it's just a rye ale. It's very nice. It's not hopped heavy. It just features that nice rye in a very easy drinking session brew. Back in the 80s, Red Hook had a Red Hook rye that was very nice. I wish they'd resurrect that recipe because that was a beautiful beer. It might not have sold well at the time, but the times are different now, right? You know, there wasn't a lot available back in the mid to late 80s. Rye beer was fairly unusual back then, and I thought it was great, and I wasn't even... Well, I mean, my exposure to beer was what was available at the time there. So even with my macro drinking taste buds at the time, I recognized it as a great beer. So I wish they'd resurrect that. It may not have the flavor up against today's beers because it wasn't an IPA of any kind. But I just remember it being put together perfectly. So I wish they'd resurrect it and see what happens. But back to this one. This one's beautiful, actually. It's very nice. Again, this was in a beer trade with Mark Pyle. He already sent a bunch to me. I'm getting ready to send a bunch to him. And I love the idea that social media, you know, you're able to meet friends. I've done beer trades with several folks that I've only met through social media. I know I've known one or two folks that have been ripped off by other people, but I've been lucky. I've only done beer trades with great folks, and I've been able to taste a lot of great beer that I wouldn't have been able to have otherwise. You know, I did one of the first beer trades I did was with Tom Shipman out of Ohio. Got him Jeremy Weeks. I did an early trade with John Starodumsky. Sent me a couple boxes of beers. I hope I'm not leaving somebody out, but I think I might be. And I'm in the works of completing a beer tray with Mark Pyle. So anyway, hey, I'm the Tom Beer Whisperer. Sometimes I have trouble speaking, damn it. This is my first beer. Jackie O's Pub and Brewery. Hop Ryot. Rye India Pale Ale. Brewed with rye malt and lots of hops. Yes, it will satisfy at every level. The rye side and the hop side. It's a very nice beer indeed.